In this segment, we're going to talk about common mistakes we've made that we would bet a lot of money that you are making as well, because we all make these same mistakes. And this could be its own show, because who doesn't like to celebrate the mistakes we've made and live vicariously and feel like, well, I've made mistakes, but man, they really messed up, because I think there's a little bit of that. But let's just hit through, we're going to go into 4 of them.
Okay.
So the first one is thinking my partner understood what I was communicating. Talk a little about that.
I said it so clearly. How could they not? How could they misinterpret that? It does go back to an earlier episode of active versus reflective listening. Active is nodding and making eye contact. Reflecting is saying, so what I'm hearing you say is, or it seems like you're having, and it gives your partner the opportunity to correct anything or to expand on anything. But a lot of people feel I was extremely clear that they should just get it.
Yeah. And we've already hit one of our big miscommunications. It happened over multiple conversations, which was timing of kids. So like it happens. I thought I had heard you. You thought you had heard me. We thought we were on the same page. We clearly weren't. And it had to adjust. So I think that is definitely something that we all do and struggle. We have gotten much better about the reflective piece of it and clarifying. And we've also gotten better with the little tip of don't just repeat the words. Like if I need you to communicate it again to me, you have to figure out a different way to say it. You can't just repeat the same words, because I understood your words.
Right.
I just don't understand the concept behind your words. So try it again in a different way. So if you're hitting this, you think you've communicated, but you haven't, make sure that you're really clear with it. Yeah. And then don't just keep saying the same thing again, because I understand your words. Just don't understand the meaning behind your words.
Something I see all the time. That I just want everybody to pause and think about that one. You don't just keep saying the same thing over and over again.
But if I say it louder and more aggressively, exactly. They will understand it.
Yeah, no. Rephrase it. Maybe even reframe it so that put it in a different, and you might have to do that a couple times. It doesn't always happen on your first rephrasing. So.
Second one, thinking we define quality time the same. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Watching TV together. Somebody thinks, well, we're just doing that. That's what we do over dinner. Where one person might think that's quality time. The other one might be, well, we got to eat. That's not really setting. Some people feel that quality time is you're setting a date, you're going out, you spend the day together. And sometimes they mistake quantity for quality. So it's important, once again, to communicate about that. What is quality? And if there is a difference between the partners on what they think quality time is, that's where compromise comes in.
This next one is a big one for you, so I'm going to let you talk to this one. Taking each other for granted, not expressing appreciation.
Yeah. And I will say that not everybody needs to be thanked, but the vast majority, behaviorism was built on, B.F. Skinner, he based behavior on, we want positive reinforcement. It makes us repeat those behaviors more. So if you never tell me thank you for making dinner, I'm the cook in the family. If you never said thank you, maybe I wouldn't want to do it as much. But without fail, every single night, you tell me thank you for dinner. And to this day, even though you do it all the time, it still makes me feel good. Okay, he noticed. That feel. People want to hear that. So even if it's their job, mowing the lawn, I still say, the yard looks nice. Thank you so much. And I mean it. And, or just appreciation for being you. I think we might have mentioned that in an earlier episode as well. I hear a lot of relationships that are not healthy ones. And it makes me appreciate what I have. So sometimes I come in at the end of the day, I say, thanks for being such a good guy and for being such a good partner. So yes, expressing appreciation, even if you don't think it's necessary, because, well, it's your job. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Is important. Yeah.
And then the last one. This is a big one. I actually heard a term on this the other day that made me laugh. Relying too much on your partner, expecting them to meet all of your needs. So the term I heard the other day, which was great, and it talked about women who in relationships become the full social circle, support circle, emotional, physical, everything for their husband. And they referred to it as man keeping. And I thought it was so offensive, but so funny. and so speak a little bit about man keeping.
Yeah. And, there are also the opposite of
Oh,
that. Is there another story?
there wasn't, but
Is
yeah.
there a woman keeping?
I mean, there probably is, but in this case, it was that was not the slant of this particular social account was
I
bad
bel
men.
I truly believe there is no way that there is anybody in this universe that can meet 100% of our needs. I have certain friends that I go to if I need a shoulder to cry on, certain friends that, if I'm upset about something that I want to talk, so I have different people, and you can't expect your significant other to be everything for you. And expecting that to be the case, it doesn't mean you don't have a healthy relationship if you go to other people or have other ways to meet certain needs. Because there is no way that one person can meet all of your needs. It's just, and that's what we would call an unrealistic expectation.
Yeah. So there are certain needs you should only get from your partner. Let's
Absolutely.
say that. Um, however, to yeah, be the end all doesn't there. And this goes back to the concept of the best relationships are two individuals that come together. And if you lose your individuality, you're no longer going to be the strongest couple you can be.